people to do it?
Hey folks, so we teach this thing called Elephant Academy where we talk about how to write, how to edit, how to learn journalism ethics and why you should care, and something else.
Social media.
Social media. So the main thing I think I'm frustrated with that writers just do not get, or would-be writers do not get, is something I luckily was hammered into my thick skull continually when I was young, which is be specific, be specific, be specific. Basically, any word that you find in your writing that is a cliche, you need to hunt down and change into something specific. And by specific, I mean generally personal, detailed, evocative. So if I read a sentence like, I was so in love with this beautiful woman or man, and we had such a wonderful time, so many meals and walks, and we walked in the park, we walked in the beach, we went for hikes and picnics, and I've never known love like this. Literally, your mind, just nothing happened at all. Maybe you saw a little bit of a walk and a hike at most. The difference between that and saying, you know, it was summer of 2014, I hadn't seen Leela since we were children. I was playing basketball alone by the Dark Red Barn in Vermont. It was a hot, dusty day. I was playing in the parking lot. She walked up. She was wearing a tan corduroy cap with orange letters. I still remember it. And I hadn't seen her since she was a kid. And I said, you know, blah, blah, blah. You're getting a lot of imagery there. So be specific, be specific, be specific. And when we teach that, people still don't do it. So this is really just one of those things you have to learn by reminding it yourself. So put up a note on your writer's desk or your laptop and says, be specific, be personal, be genuine. And you'll know you're being personal or genuine when it almost hurts in a good way to write it, meaning it's cathartic, it's genuine. And you're not, then the trick, which I've done other videos on, is emotionalism. You're not supposed to get high on your own supply. If you're getting off on your own catharsis, then it's become selfish again. So the ego will use anything, including genuine expression, for its purposes, which is to feel good about itself and get rid of that aching vulnerability. So a writing exercise that will help you get specific is find a window, look out the window, and whatever you see, write it in as much detail as possible. Painters and artists do this exact same exercise, which is stop always painting a nude or painting some beautiful building. Just look out a window or go to a random place and write everything you see super exactly. And like I'm looking out this window, I see a Ford truck or a Chevy or a Ram. It's Ram, is that Chevy? Not a truck guy. I'm a vintage truck guy though, and I started the hashtag called Trucklust on Instagram. But write everything you see super detailed. Write the stucco that's over the historic building, you know, everything. Don't just write historic building. What kind of building is it? How historic? What year? Be specific. And do that for a set period of time. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 10 minutes, whatever you want, 15 minutes. You can stretch yourself. And if I haven't mentioned it yet, be specific.